Okay, hi guys. We've had some interesting stuff happen in the last 2 seconds. So our stream's a little bit. Oh wait, hold up. Is it? Is it even streaming? Yes. Okay, we are streaming. Thank goodness. Hi. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna be sending this all over the place real fast. And then we can start, okay? Yes, we appreciate it. Hi. We're gonna have a black screen for a little bit because I'm trying to fix all of this because it's a pain in the butt. Did anyone ever tell you guys how hard it is to stream, let alone to get one with a webcam on it, which I'm gonna try to look at, but it's down here because it's on my mic. So if I accidentally hit something, y'all know what it is. Okay, I'm gonna try not to. Guys, I just realized I can't actually post this on my Instagram now because simply put, I can't get to my Instagram if my phone is my thing. So this actually, I don't expect a lot of people to show up right now. Like I'm 20 minutes late practically. Joyous. This is why you should have two phones, by the way. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Real fast. Real, and I mean like real fast. I gotta just post it real quick. I'm gonna make a layout soon, I promise, guys. It's just not today. Usually I would be like on it, but it's not happening today. Oh, it didn't even save my link. Whoops. That's funny. That's funny. I didn't get the link and I almost tried putting something there that wasn't actually there. Okay. Now we can. I'm so professional, guys. Okay. Those are my two I have to post, and then everything else is just winner takes all. Okay. If you haven't met me yet, hi, I'm Reset. Frampton Thief Resetti. There we go. And today, I'm talking about our birthday live extravaganza. Okay? Can y'all believe it? It's already October. I didn't even think it could get, we could get this far. We have no viewers right now. I love it here. It's so silly. I left this on low latency, so hopefully, if you guys do show up, we can talk. Today's stream is just a silly chilly. Wow, I rhymed it. Silly little chill stream where I'm just gonna talk and hang out with you guys while I talk about this week's events. This went through the washing machine somehow. I don't know how. Anyways, not the point. Yeah, boy. Sorry, I need to stop saying that. But yeah. So if you're here, you know, if you were here, you would know that we have a full week of events coming up. Can you believe it? Honestly, it's crazy. All we've got really going on is this is the entrance, and then we've got Tuesday, in which case I am, streaming Unwound Future, and then on on Thursday. It's October 5th, I believe. Yeah, October 5th. So that's when the birthday live is. All the live videos gonna be there. And then Friday we have another chat session, which might be taken off if no one shows up today because, you know, I don't know if chats really work well for this. And then the last day, Saturday, we have a brilliant little stream for just game night with Jackbox. So if any of that interests you, you should totally stick around and watch through all these streams because we're gonna have fun here. We're gonna have a great time. I do have to leave in 2 hours, so there's that. But your Phantom Thief idol can't just leave you guys hanging. So if you want, I really shouldn't be doing this, but you know what? If you want to support us, we have a Ko-fi. Woo! Oh my gosh. There are ranks to it. We do have a few ranks. Not very many because I don't really care to do ranks. I do think everyone who would donate should get a reward though. So if you donate, for the most part, you can get a reward. My photo cards are being sold here for $2. And in a few weeks' time, I'll probably be setting up our funding for our first ever song. Wouldn't that be really interesting? I think so. But I'm still waiting on it because I'm not sure how that really will work out. So if you're interested in becoming one of our members, we have the Spaghettis, we have the journalists. There will be one more added later. I just haven't gotten around to actually putting it up yet. And each of them have their own little, you know, things you can get with it. Exclusive content, which is pretty good, and then merchandise. Journalists, I believe you get a newsletter. So from in universe. So if you like to have a little bit of lore from your people you follow, I actually really recommend doing that. Even if you do it once, I think it's an interesting little thing to do. And I'm not just saying that because I'm the one, you know, doing it. I legitimately, I've worked on these newsletters for a bit now, and they're fun. I like them. So, I just realized our screen is actually not filling the whole thing. But you know what? It's okay. We are good. We're bussing. Okay, I'm actually gonna need to take that out. We're doing okay on time. So, and then obviously the YouTube channel, which if you're here, you already know about the YouTube channel. You can go follow us on here. I have new videos up every once in a while, not really keeping up with like a consistent schedule I used to, but now it's kind of like at least once a month, if not more. Ignore that some of these are more than a month apart. And then you got the Insta. I don't actually have it up on my page. You have the Insta. You know how it is. You know how it is as a content creator. But that's mostly what is going on right now. Behind the scenes stuff, because if you're here, you're supporting the channel, I'll tell you guys about some of the behind the scenes stuff, because so basically, what's it called? I'm so silly. What's happening right now? Oh, my quality went to. I didn't even have my mic muted this whole time. That's so silly. I hope there wasn't feedback, because I didn't even know that there could be feedback. Oh my god. This is going to be terrible for anyone who has to try and look through this later. But seriously, though. We do have one in the works right now for a Phantom Thief song. Phantom Thief R's Last Scenario. I believe it's... You know, yeah. So that one's in the works right now. I have a few people who are helping me make that cover, which is funsies, because I'm a Phantom Thief. Okay, but seriously. And then we have the other thing, which is Last Surprise is currently being worked on for a dance cover. I'm not sure when that will come out. It was mostly planned for a live, but because I have not been accepted to any live shows recently, it's kind of being put on the back burner a little bit right now. All of the songs that you will be seeing for Thursday showcase will be Shiroku Mifune songs because it works. And I think I'll have maybe a cover in there of a Phantom Thief song, but for the most part, it's mostly Shiroku Mifune. It's not even gonna be that big of a live. It's a small little live. Because this is a little last minute, because I was realizing, oh, my birthday is coming up. I should be doing something for that. And I remembered what I was supposed to be doing in the first place. If you are interested in actual lives with actual, work and lots of editing and stuff, there is one coming up at some point. I mentioned it a while back, and then I really, literally, life came crashing at me like a bus. And it didn't happen. And that is the Professor Layton, I called it like a, every puzzle has an answer stream. That live was supposed to happen, back in, I want to say, June. It was before I had my first live performance, though. And it didn't happen because I was finishing up school stuff, and it was really not fun. So that one was put on hold, but it's pretty much all of the stuff is ready. It just needs to be filmed and recorded, and then in between script made. But those are all things that won't take me that long, so I think it'll get done soon. It was supposed to be done before Azran Legacy happened, and then I also pushed off Azran Legacy because Azran Legacy is being a butt to get right now. Kind of like Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton crossover game. Oh my god, that thing is expensive. I almost had someone give it to me, but didn't actually have the money at the time to do so. I also have an Etsy, but I will not be promoting my Etsy here because that's not relevant to my Phantom Thiefiness. If you find it though, feel free to support it, I mean, I'm not gonna complain if you support my small business. Buy my tail coats. buy my tail coats. That's not, but yes, scheming's in the ground. I am also gonna be at AX. Now I'm just explaining what I'm doing for the rest of this year. I'm gonna be at AX Chibi, so if you want to say hi, I will be hosting a panel there for little idle mini games, which I would love to test them out on Discord with some followers, but there's not that many of you guys, so if you want to come support, come support, I'm just saying. Anyways, that's my real life stuff though. It is Phantom Thief Idol, but it's the real life. And then hopefully is a keyword there. Beginning of next year, we'll have our first story live, my actual lore live. I'm waiting to see if ALA will get back. I'm waiting to see if ALA will get back to me if I can perform in there real fast before I say too much. Because everything is up in the air right now about live performances. I know I won't be getting into AX Chibi because they already said they would have sent them out by now, and I don't have one. I don't usually get them. I've only had one live performance so far, and that was because it was first come first serve. But we are working on it. We are working on it. We're gonna make it, guys. Phantom Thief, seriously. But actually, seriously, Phantom Thief Idol. If you want to see my other stuff, you can follow me on all the same social medias. I post all my cosplay stuff on the same ones. But let's get to the nitty gritties. Phantom Thief Idol. What's it like? What's it like to be a Phantom Thief? It's really fun, honestly. Let me tell you. Really fun. Hella more fun than what I was doing before, that's for dang sure. But there's not much I can say about it, You steal stuff? Yeah. Have a good time and you make a show out of it. Lots of illusions. I love a good illusion. I will say that. I love a good illusion. And I have not had the chance yet to go out and do those yet, so hopefully sometime in the future I will. Shake the audience experience. Make something fun out of it. All you guys are so boring half the time. You're not making, it's like cut and dry, and I don't mean to be mean, but cut and dry. You need to have a little bit of variety, I say, despite the fact that I literally have used very popular. I have not actually. my set lists are like really silly. They really don't actually have that many popular songs. I'll have like one or two to make sure I can like balance it out, but they have to be songs that actually like I feel like resonate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Thankfully I haven't had to actually steal anything yet, other than your hearts. Okay. but yeah, it would be kind of. I mean, there is one coming up that y'all might know about. I've sent a calling card out to get the Jade Green Canary because I think that is hopefully on the right path. It's another crystal, so I'm thinking it's the right path at least. To get closer to the Sapphire Stones. What? Okay, you know what? I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah, I don't even got a clue. But you know, I think that I really want to go after something big next though. I just don't really know what yet. I've toyed with some really interesting ideas that I would love to see play out, but it requires me to be a lot more up there than I am right now, or with a lot more skill than I have. I've been talking with a few other projects about it though, and we're gonna see how that goes later down the road. It's interesting. Have y'all heard about Rezo yet and what happened to Rezo? Because I was really sad about that. I'm just talking about whatever, man. Not even Phantom Thief stuff. You know what I really want to... You know what we're gonna check real fast? Is there one of these? Because if there is... Oh, that's so boring. Oh, that's really boring. Okay. I wanted a full list, not like whatever this is. Oh, that's kind of sad. I want legitimate, like all of the besties, all of the ones, you know what I mean? Like not this like Persona 5 stuff, which don't get me wrong, it's cool and all, but like, it's not what I'm going for. Ooh, what is this? Sorry, I got distracted. Pathfinder has Phantom Thief on it. Oh my god, I think that might be I think that is a, you know, thing, a homebrew, but that would be fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Okay, you know what? This is fine too. We're gonna fill up some time, guys. We're gonna mess around and we're gonna... You guys, this is so stupid. I'm not even joking you, but we're gonna do it. I was hoping there was gonna be like a tier list online of like, you know, when they have like the basic Phantom Thieves, like, and I would rank them. But we're not that. If I had realized this earlier, I would have made a tier list and then talked about it. There's no way. But I think this will be funny for someone watching this back. I think I'm gonna maybe make I think what I'll do is I'm gonna make my own tier list. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. I know none of y'all have done this, so I'm gonna write this anyways. Okay. Because here's what I'm gonna do. I'm making my own template. This is so... Okay, so we're gonna talk about this. So now you may be wondering, bestie, what are you gonna put in here then? Oh shoot, I have to pick a category? Oh god, this spans multiple categories, so you can't just... If there was like an archetype one, like maybe I put an archetype, but like... Can I put general? Because I think this is a general thing. Like, do I have to put? Yeah, I have to select the category. Oh my god. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pick anime because most of them are anime manga characters that I'm gonna be putting in here. Okay. Explicit images. Okay, so what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do here is, you know, just take these ones, take these images, copy image link, and then just start adding them in. Because we are so silly. Now you may be wondering, why are you doing this? The answer is because I'm silly and I feel like having a good time. So, just for the sake of, we're gonna put every character individually, which means it will take longer. Select all the files at once. Oh, brilliant. Okay, great. We're gonna have to do this the long entire full way then, because this is gonna have to take forever. Okay, so what we're gonna do real fast is I'm going to just, I'm gonna walk you guys through this. So now you may be wondering, what Phantom Thieves could you be possibly adding to your thing? And the answer is, there's a few. I might just like, okay, what we're gonna do is, because I'm so lazy, we're gonna put character names. No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm not that lazy, guys, I promise you. Oh, I have to log in. That's brilliant. Okay, actually, guys, we don't get to make a new tier list. It's so sad. Wait. I could add. Oh, brilliant. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Okay, guys. We're saved. We're saved. Okay. So now you may be wondering who we're adding, because I still didn't say who we're adding, guys. So, for this Phantom Thief list, hold up. I want to make sure I got all of them, because I'm gonna go to the Phantom Thief archetype website, because this is where I saw most of mine. On the Trivy tropes. There is quite a lot, so we're not actually gonna add all of them, but I'm going to put a good chunk. Alternative title is Kaito, so if you ever, I don't usually put myself in the, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't usually put myself in Japanese, but if I do, it's Kaito. So for me to be Kaito Resetti. Not, that's so bad. Kaito Resetti. That's what it'd be. Kaito Resetti. Kind of like cause what's it called? Which is one I'm gonna be adding, which is Kaito Kid. Kaito Kito. Which is one of the bigger ones, I feel like, before, like. And then there's also you know what's fun? I just started watching, I can't remember. I know my names. Guys, I feel silly right now. Okay, we're gonna use this one from The Guardian because I feel really silly right now. So, I was saying something police. Oh, I was talking about Kaito Kid, wasn't I? And I feel like I got off topic. Okay, Kaito Kid. Did I say Kaito Kid? No, I'm not using my dang credentials. What do you mean credentials? I have to use credentials to use a Guardian image? No, thank you. Okay, forget that. Rude. I'm gonna save the image. Jesus Christ. Ah, it's a web image. You. There's nothing worse than web.p images, let me tell you. There's a JPEG. Thank God. Stop beeping at me. I don't like who made web.pd? Who made web.pd images, honestly? Cause like, they suck. They legit suck. Like, legitimately, they suck. I don't like them. All of our pictures are gonna be from something different because my silly butt is not gonna remember to, you know, get them all from the same dang media, despite the fact they're all from the same show. We're all gonna get different ones. And you know what? This chaoticness really matches like my just normal vibes for, you know, a stream. I don't think I would want anything else other than chaos. Okay, now the fun part is finding one for going. Fujiko is fun too, cause I can't. I'm looking for Lupin ones right now, by the way. I'm getting Lupin images, so that's the ones that we're doing for this set. My God, these people need to get stuff. So let me tell you, the Lupin fandom is something else. Some of y'all are so what? But most of them are chill. But some of y'all ain't it. There, I said it. You're weird. I don't like any of these images, by the way. They all suck. Like, legitimately, I'm trying not to look too far into it because the further down you go, the worse it will get. We'll go with this one. Even though I like her. Okay. I think there is two things about it. I like Fujiko with orange hair, but also I like her with brown hair just a little bit more. I think. I'm gonna only do the main characters from Lupin because I'm really lazy and don't want to do all the side characters because there's way too many side characters I could be talking about. I'll give a little brief thing right now though that I like Clarice quite a lot. I do. Well actually no, I don't. Okay. Clarice is cool. Ami is debatably kind of weird. So is Clarice in a little bit of a way. We're getting the most badass picture. I feel like I'm gonna be obvious favoritism here with who I choose pictures. Okay, why does this man have no normal just up pictures? Oh my God, dude, pick a normal cool picture. Jesus Christ, I hate it here. Why do we not? I'm gonna have to get the weird looking ones. Okay, you know what? Fine. We're getting the bad quality ones because yeah. I usually, you know what, I know I have a picture of Goemon on my computer, so why am I even getting a picture of Goemon? Okay, guys, you may be wondering, is that it? Have you finally got all your No, I have not. I should have Kaido Kid already in here from God knows where, but let me see if it's not a fan image. No, it's probably a fan image. We're not gonna mess with it. Okay, we're gonna go with Kaido Kid, because y'all know I gotta add Kaido Kid in here. It's not even a question. He is one of my favorite. He is the inspiration. He is the blueprint. As much as I hate to say it, like legitimately, that's just the truth. Okay, so he's getting added to the list. To the list you go. And now you may be wondering, who else am I gonna add today? I'm trying to think of some more, you know, just basic. Let's just go with basic Arsene Lupin, because you can't go wrong with basic Arsene Lupin. Wow, that was really bad. Okay. Ooh, this art is really good. Okay, I'll stop. I don't really know who else to add. I'm trying to think, because I know there is more. I'm trying to think of my Phantom Thief knowledge. Because I should technically have, more Phantom Thieves on here because it seems like a really small list. So I'm gonna look on my thing right now. I'm only gonna put ones if I remember them. I was thinking about putting the okay. I was thinking about putting the ones from Cabu is invest something. That is not what I was looking for. It was Power Rangers. Not Power Rangers. It's the other word, though. What? I can't come up with it, but you know what I'm talking about. Kamen Rider. There we go. Kamen Rider. I've only watched like 3 or 4 episodes of Kamen Rider, so I can't say nothing about it. Fanworks. I'm curious. That's very interesting. I'm looking at these and I'm like, what is this? Guys, I'm finding these interesting. You know what? I'll be honest here. We don't have enough Phantom Thieves in our lives. I think it's such an interesting trope and we need more of them. There, I said it. I think I'm gonna probably read some of these because I think they sound interesting. I shall keep them. I need to read the Arsene Lupin series. There's Kamen Rider. Okay. And Super Sentai. I think I meant Super Sentai. Yeah, I did meant Super Sentai though. Kaito Sentai Lupin Ranger. There it is. Spider-Man Japan. Sorry, I'm getting off. I wish, you know what? Why am I not looking this with you guys? Here you go. Now you can see what I'm looking at. Jeez, I don't know why I did that to you guys. So, I'm looking through all of these. Phantom Thief Pokemon 7. I didn't even know this, guys. I didn't know about most of these. Steam Detectives. I think this sounds interesting. Is this what is this? I think we're on the category of something. Oh, we're on the anime category, that's why. Webcomics. Heist. Ooh. I think these are interesting. I think Phantom Thieves are so interesting, by the way, which is why I guess I am a Phantom Thief. Like, you know, I was stuck in a room for like God knows how long. And they were surprised when I started doing this. Like, please. Why wouldn't I want to fantasize my life after being stuck there, you know? You know? Anyways. I do love a good fantasy story, which is why I'm a fan. But, oh, hey, there's the song I'm covering, guys. What? How would yeah, the Phantom Thieves F Scenario Mystery of the Missing Diamond is a very interesting song. I really like it, and I think you guys should check it out if you have time. I think I'm just recommending a bunch of Phantom Thieves stuff. I do have other interests, like, I like to dance. I think that's obvious, though. I think that's obvious. But I'll get back to you on more of my interests. I'm still, like, learning a lot of things about how to be alive? Not stuck somewhere for the rest of eternity. That's the word I should use. I did not know that Pinaforte Scandal was technically a Phantom Thief. Huh. I have never played Project Mirai, that's why. Project Mirai and Project Diva. I have only played one of them, and I've only had the demo of them. The podcast. There's a Pokemon podcast. What? Okay, this is what I was curious about. Pathfinder has a... Is this legit? Guys, I need to play Pathfinder. The fact that I have not played Pathfinder and did not know this out yet is so criminal. Cookie Run has Rogue Fort Cookie, which I know about because I played it only for Rogue Fort. Love Nikki? Oh. I say that, and I knew that set existed because I got it. And then you got Persona 5, which is actually, this is how I found out Persona 5, you know? And guys, Rhythm Thief. How could I forget Rhythm Thief? I'm not adding it to the list because I never actually played Rhythm Thief, which I think is a downright shame. But I have heard nothing but good things, and I know the one song from the, and that means 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not gonna actually play it or sing it because copyright, you know. Even though there's not much to sing because it's literally just that one section. But you know what I mean. There's so many things in here, and most of these are, you know, Japan. It's from Japan. The fact that Maple what? See, guys, we're all learning stuff today. We're all learning stuff today. And that's what's good, is that we're all learning stuff. And I'm making a fun little thing out of this. The Hero Division Namakaito Apricot. Oh my god, that sounds like such a fun game. Hold up. Oh, you mean I can't just click on it? Oh, how rude. I wanted to just click on it and it'd be there. There's so many interesting, like, things in here, you know what I mean? Like, legitimately, like, I'd check out most of these. I just can't believe Maple Story. I have not played Maple Story. I've heard of Maple Story. Okay, I think we're getting off topic though. Because I was trying to see if I had any other fan beliefs to add, and I don't think I do. I think I added most of the ones I want. I should add myself onto. No, I'd be putting myself automatically in S, so I don't think so. I don't think there's any more relevant ones to add. I don't think so. There's that truth. Down the line, I might have more opinions about them, and then we'll come back and be like, that's such a silly thought, you know? Ooh. This is so interesting though. There's so many here that it's so interesting. Now, the thing is also, Gentleman Thief is something completely different somehow. Which is something interesting to me because, is it though, really? Because looking at this list, almost all of them are the same. There's a few different ones. Hold up. Was that? Hold up. I just realized. We went through that whole list, and you know what I never pointed out? You're gonna have to go see again for one more second. Kyle, okay. There he is. He's on this list, of course. Of course. Now, I am curious about this, which I might check out later, because I don't really... Nami. Interesting. Dude. Okay, so Gentleman Thieves, and I think Gentleman Thief is just the American term for it. So, I don't usually call myself a Gentleman Thief, because it also kind of, you know, because, let's be honest here, Fan Thief sounds way better. It's Adventurous Smuggler, see also Scoundrel Code, what the heck? They do exist in real life, yet their most usual technique is not stealing per se, but more conning the victim, huh? I mean, I exist, so I assume they're real, you know? But it's a little sad that you guys can't get that far. But, you know, I think it'd probably be a whole international crime if we did, though, so you know what, I don't, you know, condone any of this. Don't take my words out of context, jeez. But, there's an actual real life section on this one. Steed Bonnet, what? Is that where? I'm sorry. We're getting off topic. Which I guess is the point of this, because it's just supposed to be to chat as I find stuff. But this is out of character right now. I'm sorry, getting out of character. Is this where, Our Flag Means Death? Because I've never watched Our Flag Means Death. I think that shows. I knew Steve Bonnet sounded familiar, and I didn't realize because it's an actual historical person. I mean, I knew Blackbeard was a person, but you know, sometimes you don't actually know. Oh my. That is interesting. Brilliant. Okay, you know, that's fun though. This is fun. I think these are real fun. Okay, we're actually gonna get back on topic now and do what we were supposed to be doing, which was our Fan Thief list. Now today, we're gonna, you know, use S, A, B, C, D. You know how it rolls. Actually, I need one more. Hold up. I need one more row. I need the F row. Why did we not add an F row? Add a row below, which is F. I think we're maybe not needing D, because there's not that many. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 of them, and there is quite a lot of rows. So let's Do we want to start from the end or do we want to start from the beginning? That's a great question. I think we're gonna start. Oh my! Why is my camera so big? We're watching myself. I didn't realize my camera was so big. Hold up, guys. Oh. Okay, let's actually click the right one on this one. Hey! What if I just move myself over here? Okay. Now you can see my OBS now. Okay. Hi. Hi. That's actually worse, I think. Yeah, okay, we're actually not gonna do that. Hold up. This is so stupid. Okay, one day I'll figure this out. Hi, I'm over here now. So I can't actually make my thing smaller than this unless I want to make my screen smaller. So we're just gonna deal. Oh, my OBS is over here. Okay. So we're just gonna make myself a little bit smaller. That should be good. Well, you'll see them when they come up. That's my 2 cents on that now. Okay. Hi. Okay. So, first things first. I'm gonna watch my stream on here. Okay. We're not gonna start with the. Do we want to start with the catchy? I think we're gonna start with the catchy. I didn't realize that was a spoiler image, so again, apologies if you've not spoiled Persona 5. I'll just call them Black Mask for now. Where do I think Black Mask goes into this? This game's been out for like 10 years, so I should really worry about that. About people being spoiled. You know what? I'll just say it because I don't want to worry about it. I think. Yes. Okay. Personally, I like Black Mask. Okay. It's so silly. It's so stupid. How can you like someone who is literally the worst? But I get it. Being like completely disregarded by like the whole world, and then you have to actually fight for yourself, like to get like where you need to like be recognized. I get that. I get that a lot actually. That's why I'm a Phantom Thief. Why is everything? That's why I'm a Phantom Thief. I mean, it kinda. Let's be honest with ourselves here. If my life wasn't tragic, why would I? You know, I shouldn't be saying that. Phantom Thief is fun. It is fun to do, you know, illusions, trick people. But I don't think I would really be going this far if I was not at least a little bit traumatized. But that is neither here nor there. We're not talking about that today. Let's go. So yeah, I think he's one of my favorites. I think we're gonna keep him up there, you know, for now. And then we'll see from there. I think he might go downgrade to an A. I think there's only 1 or 2 I would rather be putting up as overkill, and I don't even think there's that many. So we're gonna just go. Do I need to explain this more? I feel like people usually explain way more in their tier list. Like, oh, I feel like this and this. And I'm like, I think they look cool too. But their motivations make sense to me. So, and I know that they're like an actually terrible person. Like, they actually do terrible things, and he's a little insane. But, like, I get it. I get what drove you to that point. You'll see this as well with Unknown Future, though. With a certain character in that. Like, the main antagonist. I really like the main antagonist in that game, too. Hydrate or dihydrate, okay? Now, Akiren. Akiren, the protagonist of Persona 5, is also an A tier. And I totally didn't do that on purpose, I promise you. Okay. No, seriously, Akiren has... I know he's a character you play as, and that's kind of biasing. And it's like, what else can you really tell about the character? But from the character's motivations, from the first scene, I was like, yep, this is a dude I support. Like, legitimately, his motivations are really interesting. And the fact that he's doing all of this just because he wants to, like, I mean, technically he needs to get out of probation. But he has a really strong sense of moral justice. And I think that really motivates a lot of his actions, and I really like that about him. And there's a few characters that I'm starting to debate. If Morgana's a freaking F. I don't like Morgana. Trash. Sorry, I think they're annoying. There's, especially later game. Oh my god, no. And you're gonna see another character who, in later game, I'm like, no, stop being the worst. I think Morgana is a little selfish and really annoying. Like for most of the game, they have their moments where I'm like, oh, I really do kind of feel bad for you, and I think you're kind of okay. But for most of it, massive F. Legitimately. I think D was also an okay one, but I'd really rather keep them in F. Especially because D is going to be more for, I think, C is a moral middle ground, and I think that's probably going to be seen real quick with a few of these characters. Yusuke is a massive S. Do I need to explain why Yusuke is S tier, guys? You're going to see this in 2 seconds when I give Goemon his tier as well. I like the little sword dudes who, like, totally don't work in society at all, because I relate to that. I don't get how you humans do it all the time. Sorry. I don't get how everyone does it all the time. Like, legitimately, isn't it exhausting? And you guys don't make sense half the time. Like, why would... I don't get you. I don't get you at all, and I have severe social anxiety. And I get used. I didn't like you. First, I did not like Yusuke at all. I did not like Yusuke's arc at the beginning. It was really weird to me. You're gonna see something when I talk about On later. Almost all the arcs involving On are just not very. I don't like them. They're really gross. And I feel like we really messed around with something we didn't need to mess with. Yeah. And Yusuke is also involved in that because Yusuke was freaking weird. I get why, and this is why I have most people headcanon I think of as autistic or something. Something up there, because there's just the way he thinks too. It's like, there's no way that you would think that way if you had basic women respect juice. I think Yusuke does have basic women respect juice, but doesn't know how to apply it correctly. Because he does it a lot better, especially later in the series, he does a lot better with it. But, beginning series, no. And you know what? He could definitely learn from Goemon with respect women juice, because Goemon is top tier respect women juice, which is really weird to say that, because Goemon technically is the persona name for Yusuke's persona, because they use probably... I said, I don't know any popular Phantom Thieves, then started thinking about it. Now I know thieves, but not Phantom Thieves. Because Arsene is a Phantom Thief, and then you got all the other thieves and archetypal characters, which are not technically, they're all their own versions of thieves, but most of them are not gentleman thieves. Because Goemon is not at its core a Phantom Thief. Goemon Ishikawa the 13th from Lupin is, by technicality's sake, because he's in a Phantom Thief show with cascading Phantom Thieves, so yeah, even though each of them has their own things, I consider them Phantom Thieves. Why did I add them to this list? Because technically they don't count. For today they will. Because technically they don't count at all. Not even a little bit, because they're not Phantom Thieves, they're each their own thing. They're like, hi! Oh, yeah. No, Rocky Start for real. I was not watching chat, guys. Oh, shoot, I'm supposed to... Y'all, tabs, support my account. Do y'all just see me go through like 15 tabs to try to remember which one it was? Hold on. That was kind of funny to watch, probably, if you're wondering what just... I forgot I was on display and capture. So I'm actually not watching the chat right now. Which is a little silly because I should be watching my own chat. Hold up. Hold up. I'm trying to... Oh. Hold on. I will be... Y'all, I'm a little silly. My apologies. Hello, welcome to the stream where we're just kind of chatting and vibing. Today we are doing a tier list because I decided let's do a tier list. I didn't even know. I really okay. At some point, Rich reminds me I need to just make a thing so you all can like chat and I can see it when I'm streaming. Cause usually it's not a problem. But usually I'm also just streaming on Twitch or something. And I have a different tab. But I have a face cam today. I don't usually have a face cam. You guys get special treatment today. Okay, so let's talk Haru. Because I think I talked about Yusuke enough. I think I talked about Yusuke. Did I talk about... Yes, I did. I did... Okay, actually, one more thing about Yusuke. I really like their theme. And the palace theme is really nice. I like Blooming Villain. I listen to it a lot, and I like his P5 dance. There, I said it. If you want to know more about P5 dance, I do have some. I'm learning some of them, not all of them, because some of them are very hard. Looks at last surprise as if it's not hard. Like, there's literal tap in there. When Mother was there, it was really hard. So much tap. Anyways, Haru. Haru is hard for me. Because I don't know Haru that well, which is saying something, because I've been around the fantasy fandom for Persona 5 for a little bit now. I mean, literally my appearance of Akechi changed because of the fandom a little bit. But yeah, like I don't know with Haru. I feel really bad doing this, but Haru's going in B. Because I do like Haru, like, I think they're interesting. I think the game did them dirty. And that's what I think the problem is. It's not the problem that Haru is a bad character. I think it's just that Haru was not given enough time for me to properly feel like I know them. Because there's another character who will come up very shortly who they've been there for a good chunk of the game and I just found them extremely boring. And you'll see them soon. Futaba is a massive A tier. Actually, probably a little bit above Akechi, which is saying something. I'm debating if Akechi should go back up in S tier or not. I feel like I have very opinionated feelings towards characters. It's either I feel something a lot for you, I feel something a little bit, or nothing, and then I feel very strongly that you are the worst. Morgana. I need to stop dissing on Morgana, but I'm going to keep doing it. So I have not much to say on Haru. I think Haru's dance style in P5D is also really good too. But this is not relevant. P5D is not important right now. I'm not even talking about Haru. I'm talking about Futaba. There we go. Sorry. Futaba is such a queen, bro. I love Futaba. Futaba was my first favorite character, and I related mostly, especially at the time that I was watching Persona 5 playthroughs. I related very heavily to Futaba, and I felt like I could see myself in them. And they helped me out a lot with my own health at the time, which is good. Very good. If you relate to Futaba, that's such a valid feeling, honestly. I actually had Futaba's Oracle cosplay for the longest time. I just sold it. It was really nice, though. It was from Micro Costumes, which I know is kind of sketchy, but I'm a cheap person. I need cheap cosplay. Sorry, and it was on Amazon, so that made it even easier. But yeah, it's really good. It's really slick. It's really, every time, they did not give enough time for Haru. I'm gonna have to keep looking and then closing it real fast. It's gonna be annoying. I will try to watch, yeah. Yes! Actually, we're gonna do a little quick thing real fast. Hold on. You are a vegetable. Thank you. I love being a vegetable. I don't really know why I would be a vegetable, but I am a vegetable today, I guess. That's such a random... I love that, though. Oh my god, I can pop out chat. Bro, guys, it's game over. Why are we telling me I built like a potato? Like, I thought, bro, wait, you got nothing better to do? But tell me I built like a potato? That's kind of sad. Kind of pathetic, honestly. Bro, like, get a better excuse, please. Seriously. Jeez. Like, I don't appreciate your words, and I'm not gonna listen to it, so yeah. Cool. Okay, so then I was like, I don't really care for On too. I like On if she was done better. I think most of the time Phantom Thieves are great, and then the potential was gone because the game could not freaking decide whether it wanted to actually do a decent job at doing stuff or just kind of exist. So that's the you know, stuff on that. I don't really care, you know. That's my thing. So then I was like, you know, On is probably chill, but I think the game did not do her justice. They over-sexualized her, which is not very slay on them. Just not very slay at all. So we're gonna give On around the same as Haru. I would give her higher than, I think a little bit higher than Haru. I might bring Haru down to a C, I think. For now. I might reorganize it once we're done. Makoto is a D. I said Haru didn't get enough time. Makoto had tons of time and was still plain and boring to me. And the whole arc with Sai did not fix that. It just made it more boring. I mean, she was like, for most of the game, I felt like she was two-dimensional and just sort of this stick-in-the-mud character. Even after her palaces, she still felt like a stick-in-the-mud character, which was disappointing to say the least. Honestly, like, you had such potential, and you did nothing with it. Like, I would have loved to see a cool arc where it's, like, rediscovering herself, which, I mean, technically that is her arc, but, like, it just, they don't do it well, I don't think. That's my 2 cents on it. You know, I don't know, though. Hold on. I think that Makoto could have a lot better of a time if they decided to actually, you know, fix the character writing on it, but the character writing's not gonna be fixed, so, you know what I mean? That's the sad part about it. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Someone had to be put in timeout because that was extremely rude and very not good behavior. I don't stand for that kind of stuff in my chats. I don't see why anyone thinks that's cool to do, and I know it's just because my game is public that people were doing that. So, don't do that. It's as simple as that. Jeez, people are so rude. Oh, fudge nuggets. Like, seriously, guys. Jeez. Get yourselves together. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back to the tier list in a second. My thing just kind of took a silly goosey goose time. If you have any opinions on Persona 5 characters, feel free to put them in the chat, of course. We're gonna move on in a second, but okay, so question now is, ignore that, you know, I'm not gonna mess with this right now. Ryuji is also D. No, I think Ryuji is a little bit better than Makoto. But it took me a long time to warm up to Ryuji. I don't know why. He is a likable character. I like Max Middleman's job with it. And I warmed up to Ito a lot faster, and that's the same type of character, so I don't really... I think what also happened was as soon as I started to really like Ryuji, the Haru arc happened, and it was over, because I was like, god dang, why do you suck again? Because I will say this at the end of the time, the Mona and Ryuji, like, whole thing that they had going on was not funny. It was not interesting. And honestly, the game could have done without it. It felt very forced. And I would, honestly, if I rewrote the game, I would choose to do something else with that time. Give Haru more screen time. That's probably what I would have done. Or something, because... And then it carries all the way after that one still, kind of, and it's like... I didn't like you already, Mona. You're making yourself worse. And they never really redeemed themselves. We don't have the ones from Scramble in here, which is good because I don't know the ones from Scramble. I never played Persona 5 Scramble. I have played Persona 5 Royal. I do have it downstairs, and at some point I will finish the game. Right now I'm on Haru's, ironically, Haru's palace. So, we're working on it. We're working on it. So, Kasumi, is that spoilery? Violet? Should I call her Violet? Because that's the Phantom Thief name. No, I think they call her Kasumi. Okay, we'll keep calling her Kasumi. Oh yeah, it is. No, that's not the, okay, never mind. I figured out what it was. That's not the spoilery one. Okay. So, Kasumi, I do like her. I think, especially when you play Persona 5 Royal, she comes up a lot more. So I think I'll put her up here with An. I think she has potential to do more. But I think with what time she had, which was throwing her in like every once in a while in a new game, she's really good. I think honestly the Persona 5, which this is what kind of sucks too, the Persona 5 Royal really does pretty well with their newer characters. I kind of wish they had fixed some of the older characters with it now then, because Kasumi was actually this is saying something because the Persona 5 team did not write the females that well. Kasumi is an actually decent female written character. It's not the best. It's not the worst. I feel like Kasumi is what they wanted Makoto to be, but Makoto did not match up to that. You know what I mean? That's my 2 cents on that one. So yeah, I like Kasumi a lot better than I like Makoto. If anyone likes Makoto and likes to tell me why they like Makoto, please do, because I don't. For some reason, Makoto is best girl, and I don't understand it. Because why would it be best girl when she sucks? I mean, you only have 3 options unless you play Persona 5 Royal, so. And the 3 options are not that great. Because you're not gonna. If your freaking best girl is Futaba, why? Why? No, it's like having the what's her face from Persona 4 go for be your Nami. You know what I'm talking about? The child? That's like saying the child is your best girl. No. It's also like saying Teddy's your best girl. No. It's also like saying Morgana's your best. No. I'm just saying stuff. I'm saying characters that would be basically the same thing. My best girl is Yusuke. Or Akechi. I'm still not sure if I'm going to put Akechi. If anyone's curious, my trifecta of best characters is this right here. This is my trifecta. And then Ren's like there as well. These are my mostly neutral not neutral, but kind of just, and also kind of not neutral. But these 4 are my neutrals. And these ones I don't really care for at all, or actively. There's like only like maybe 1 redeemable trait about Mona for me. So let's get to these ones, the rest of them. I think we've been streaming for quite a while. I was not expecting them to last this long. So, I was supposed to be working on Janice in this stream. But I don't think I'm going to be working on Janice I'm going to be working on Janice in this stream. She might have to wait till Thursday. I mean, not Thursday. Friday. If she waits till Friday, that would be interesting. I've been kind of putting it off. I said I would do it on a stream because it will make me hopefully feel motivated to do so. But I might just do it at another stream where I'll do showing. Only sewing. There's also the issue of, Tuesdays might be canceled. Well, I think Tuesday won't be canceled, but yeah, I think Tuesday might be canceled. because I have something to do the day after that, which might need my full attention. But until then, we're not gonna worry about it, you know? So here is. Why did I put this one first? We're gonna. Yeah. Okay, we'll do Fujiko first because I have less opinionated feelings on Fujiko. Fujiko's she's a complicated character for me to put up here. I think it's like on to me. I think I'm gonna actually put her on the same. Let's put the girl bosses together. They're both girl bosses, but are completely ruined by their source material. I think Fujiko, especially recently, has been less ruined by her source material. But yeah. I think Fujiko has such she has girl boss potential. I think every iteration of her that I think has girl boss. She is unequivocally a girl boss, which is the point. Because, okay, Fujiko and Lupin are the only ones that are kind of Phantom Thieves. And it's because Fujiko technically counts, I think, as whatever the female version of Phantom Thief is. Although I think Phantom Thief should be, because it's just, oh wait, sorry, it's the female version of the Gentleman Thief, which would technically make it a Phantom Thief. So, yeah. I can't remember what, something with cat burglar, I think, or something. She's like that, so she does count. But Fujiko is fun because I think I absolutely hated her. Absolutely hated her. I think she was good. I thought she was good in Cagliostro, which is where I started. And then I saw the actual trailer. I was like, you are highly sus, and I don't like how you are doing, thing. Like, just doing her thing. And I'm like, I don't like you. And then, like, her and then Goemon's interactions were interesting in fanfiction. It's like, interesting. I think I like Fujiko more now. She got more girl bossy. If you've seen her in most of iterations, she is very girl boss, and she uses her absolute talents to do the best stuff. And she's great in fanfic as well. I don't read a lot of fanfic. What are you talking about? But yeah. If you want my opinion on Lupin movies, ask me later, but I think it's the first is probably one of my favorites. And that's just because I have very opinionated feelings about horror adult media as an Ace Arrow person. You know how it is. You know how it is if you're an Ace Arrow person. Well, no, because everyone's different. It's a spectrum. Anyways, Goemon. Goemon's top tier. I'm gonna put a. Sorry. You can be right there. Okay. Top tier. Let's talk about it. Goemon will never not be top tier because I love them. They're very sweet, and they're a little oblivious, but I think that makes it really. Their actions really sweet, and I like that their code is really. I just gushing over them. I'm sorry, but yeah, Goemon top tier, for real. Let's get back to the next one. I'm not gonna talk about them too much. If you want to know why I like Goemon, watch any like TikTok edit of them. I think it's pretty accurate. Or YouTube if you like YouTube clips too. I know there's some good edits out there. And then you can also see why it's so fruity. Bro, this show is fruity and they're all like, no, it's not fruity. What are you talking? They mentioned it once in part 4. And I thought it was absolutely hilarious that they did because it truly is. It truly is. Now let's get to Jigen Daisuke, which for some reason, if you try and, what are you doing? And then if you, silly gooses. If you do Jigen Daisuke, sometimes it translates to dimension because for some reason his name has dimension in it somewhere in Japanese. I don't know. I just know it's like translate Google Translate a lot of the comments. Anyways, Jigen Daisuke is an A tier. In my opinion, I think that he's interesting. Very fascinating indeed. I don't really know where else I would I think either A or B. And I think he's definitely higher than Fujiko. So I think that's going with that. Oh, okay, cool. So chairs are being pretty crazy in the chat, you know. I think that's, you know, kind of weird that you're just being like that. But you know, valid assumptions. Let's see here. Lupin. Where do I think Lupin goes on this chart? On this chart. Why did I say it like that? I think he's a solid B. B after Fujiko, though. I think Kasumi... Man, I don't know. I think I need another row. I think I need a row for just Moe. Okay, we're just gonna actually... Oh, I don't want to put them in D tier, though. I feel bad. Okay, you know what? No, the other way around, jeez. I feel bad for them if I do that, so we're not doing that. I think... Yeah, you know what, I'll just keep it. Lupin is a little bit less than Fujiko for me sometimes, and then sometimes it's like this, where I think Lupin's a little bit better. But it depends on the day. It depends on the day, guys, because you never know. Sometimes he's like, oh my god, he's so silly and he's fun. And then sometimes, like, this guy is like an F tier. He like legit sucks. I don't want to see him ever again. So, we're gonna put a C. And so then I was like, let's do Kaido next. So Kaido Kid is S tier. S tier. I think, okay. This is a conflicted idea I've had for a while now. I don't know if I really want him in S tier. Ow. Or if I want him in A tier. Because recently I've had mixed feelings about Kaido Kid because I've realized that he's kind of weird sometimes, so I don't really know. But he is the OG inspiration, so I really can't be saying much. You can't diss on the OGs. You really can't. I mean, you can, but really, would you? Top Hat Man, is that what we're doing? You want Top Hat Man S? You don't even know the name of a character. Why are you saying S tier? Don't mess with that. Seriously. But my goodness, I'm not putting Arsene. I don't know. You don't know, do you? You don't know any of these characters, but you just hopped in. I see that. I've noticed. I don't usually bring in a lot of people. I figured that there was not going to be anyone who showed up at all, so. But I'll put them in A tier for you. I'll do A tier. This is my list, guys. I don't know. I feel like you gotta put the OG, and the most OG is Top Hat Man, as you say, in a high tier, because OG's gotta be high tier. They make the formula, you know. Make the formula for me. Make the formula for them. You know how it is. Hopefully later we'll have more streamers and more viewers on my later streams, but we're not gonna say anything because I can't say that there will be. We're debating if we're going back on Twitch tomorrow. I might go back to Twitch tomorrow. We'll see. We shall see. So that is my tier list. I will save this just so that I can post this on my stuff later. Bro, I don't think that the bar is probably on the ground. You don't have to do that, seriously. Seriously. I don't post a lot of good stuff on here. I say as I should be trying to get people to join my streams. Sheesh. But thank you for coming, honestly. I appreciate it. I'm having streams I'm having streams later this week as well. I'm having ones on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Usually I don't stream that much, but special week. So, yeah. And even if you just decide to unfollow me afterwards, I don't really mind. Everyone does that anyways. So, I hope to see you later this week. I do have to hop off because I have stuff to do at 4. So, shall see you all later. Can you say my nape? Your nape? Name? You mean your name? Which is not telling nope, but yeah. See ya. Bye-bye. Fantasy for City out. Y'all have fun though, for seriousness. Actually have a good day. Don't. Yes, Nate. Okay, so there's the delay. I was wondering how much the delay would be. I'm just glad y'all showed up. I'll be honest here. I need to close some of these tabs. Appreciate it. I'll say it one more time though. Thank you for coming, not telling nope. And Sunny, I appreciate it. You all are the MVPs. The MVPs. Yes. I'll stop.